What a win. What a game of football. And ultimately, guys, that is why I support this club right here. This club is a special club. And special nights like today, when we're down 2-0, and guess what? We come back and we win 4-2. That is what I'm talking about. That is what a title-looking team looks like. That is mentality. And Barcelona, Hansi flicked the players in that second half after we went down to 2-0. I like that. That was beautiful to see. And usually I start my match reactions calm. But I can't believe what I just seen. I was convinced we would lose when we were down 2-0. But guess what? We turned it around. And what a game. What a game. This is why we watch football ultimately. But guys, before I get into all the details, because there was so much. 6 goals. We won 4-2. Not just 3-2, 4. Man, I'm going to get into it. But guys, please like this up. 15 likes is the target today. Yes, we're bumping it up. And guys, road to 800 subs. Support your boy out, please. You know what I'm saying? And guys, let's get straight into it. Also, comment down below. Who is your man of the match? For me, honestly, it could go to a couple players. It could go to Lamine. It can go to Ferran. But let's start with this. The lineup with Hansi Flick. He started with Szczesny, obviously, in goal. Cabarsi, Balde, Inigo, Pedri, Lewandowski, Rafinha, Casado instead of Frankie because Frankie had an issue with the stomach, I'm pretty sure. He wasn't even on the bench. Lamine Yamal started, obviously, Dani Olmo, and Koundé. The only thing that I questioned was not having Ronald Araujo against a team that counterattacks. We seen the Benfica counterattack, how smoothly we stopped it with Inigo and Ronald Araujo. And that's why I was saying we should try this Inigo and Ronald Araujo duo, but he started Cabarsi. And to be honest, I'll be real, I didn't really like it. And Atletico Madrid, I got to say this. Credit where credit is due. They are the team that has troubled us the most defensively with the high line. Clearly, they watch tape. Clearly, they watch us. And Simeone, once again, game plan, and that Atletico Madrid counterattack, that was real. Julián Álvarez, I can't lie, what a player. I wish he was on Barcelona because the way that he runs the channels, and he also is not just a hustler, but he also has quality to finish chances. And he scored a goal, the first goal of the game. I was heated. I thought that many guys were at fault. Koundé, Cabarsi not getting to his man in time. You know, and Casado, he could have fouled Griezmann, I'm pretty sure. And I'm not going to lie. Also, I have to say this. Sørloth on that second goal, we will get to the positives, by the way. But Sørloth, that goal that he scored, I was very, very mad. Inigo Martinez, a guy that I praised for the past couple weeks, didn't push up. Everybody pushed up except for him. And I knew in real time that it was going to count. He was onside by miles. Whoever the Atletico Madrid player was, I think it was Gallagher. And Sørloth, he scores again against Barcelona. And I'm like, guys, there's no way we go outside like this. There's just no way. And I was also saying, this guy Sørloth is talking a lot. You know, he's talking a lot. He's treating Barcelona, big Barcelona, like it's Leganés, like it's Getafe, like it's Mallorca, like a team that he scores all the time against. And I could have handled it, bro, after the game if the result stayed the same. But, and I have to say this, ultimately, once Ronald Araujo came into the game, look how calm our defense is because he is strong enough to compete with anybody physically with the pace and power, the strength. He has to start from now on. I just had to point it out there. Cabarsi, I like the kid, but he is a kid. Why does he have to start every game? Hansi Flick, that is on you, in my opinion. But guys, let's move on to the positives. Lewandowski, for a guy who I always call out fairly, I feel like, and I'm like, yo, the touch is shaky. He's not mobile. Let me tell you guys this. Credit where credit is due. Robert Lewandowski, what a goal. That is arguably his best goal he's ever scored for Barcelona. That is a proper, legendary striker. That is strikers. You know, that's a striker's finish. That's all I can say. Chesting it, it's so contested. Inigo puts in an okay ball. He chests it, and then he slides. What a finish by Robert Lewandowski, seriously. And then I have to give credit to Ferran Torres because this guy as a starter, questionable. But when he's coming off the bench, This is multiple times this year that, like Dortmund, I remember Mallorca, to be fair, he started that game. But there are so many times that Ferran Torres off the bench is scoring goals, and big goals a lot of times too. And Ferran Torres, he was phenomenal today. Just the way that he was moving off the ball. He whipped in a few good crosses. And when he scored that header, I was like, you know what? I think we're going to win this. Because Atletico, they settled. They settled with what they got. Their counterattack, once Ronaldo Araujo was on the pitch, it wasn't the same counterattack threat. And Ferran, credit to him, honestly. And I was questioning this guy right here, Rafinha. Because people were telling me, my own fans were saying Rafinha for Ballon d'Or. And a lot of neutrals too were saying Rafinha for Ballon d'Or. I said, yo, Rafinha, I understand you've been great in big games this year. But what are you going to do now? What are you going to do? You know, when the going gets tough, what are you going to do? And Rafinha, yes, he didn't have a great game in the first half, but he won the ball for the last goal he scored and the cross that he put in for Ferran. For ultimately, I think the most important goal of the game was beautiful. And that is why Rafinha ultimately is going to be on the podium for that Ballon d'Or. He's been phenomenal. And how have we gone this far without talking about Lamine Yamal? Listen, I don't care if it's luck. Because this guy, without the goal, I know he did everything without scoring. He probably could have scored 1, 2, maybe even 3 goals today if he was clinical. But Lamine Yamal today was decent with the dribbling and chance creation. But let me tell you this. The goal, I don't care if it's deflected. We needed a goal. And Lamine Yamal, you can call it shameless. I call it clutch. And I call it making your own luck in football. Take the shot, guys. I always say it to so many of our players. Take the shot. There are such things called deflections, and it is not confirmed to go out. And Lamine Yamal, he took his chance, and guess what? He hit the jackpot because we got the goal, a super late goal, and we went wild. You know, the dog pile. Everybody sliding. I'm seeing Koundé, the bench, pull through, and that was beautiful. Doing that at the Wanda Metropolitano. Beautiful from the team. And Lamine Yamal, I'll be real, guys. Is there a better player in the world than him? I don't care. Because in my opinion, he's the best player in the world. And Rafinha is one of the best wingers in the world too. We got 2 of the best wingers in the world, if not 1 and 2. And at worst, we got 2 of the top 3. Lamine Yamal, beautiful. I don't care what a player we got. And Rafinha, genuinely, great job too. Like, listen, the La Liga title race, right? It's still on. This did not win us the title. But what I will say is that this is a mental boost for us today in this La Liga title race and also in the future when we play Atletico in the same stadium at their place at the Wanda when we come back for that second leg in the Copa del Rey. I think that we got a great chance to win La Liga now. It's not said and done, but we still got to prove it. And guys, honestly, that's it for me. I mean, I'm just so happy we won. What a comeback from the team. The mentality, Hansi Flick. This is why I wanted Hansi Flick at the football club. Genuinely. You know, guys, man, I can't believe it. But listen, hey, you guys can make my day better and support your boy out. Please like this video if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. Also, road to 800 subs. And I will see you on the next one. Who is your man of the match? For me, I'll say Lamine. Why not? Or Ferran. But let me know down below what you think. And I will see you on the next one. Visca Barca, what a win.